Okay, data type. Okay, data type. We have many kind of data types that used to store our variable. Okay, data types provide 8 types of value. Okay, PHP provides 8 types of values. Okay, 8 types of value or data types. We have integer, floating point, string, boolean, array, and objects. This one is we call all this we call data type. We have resources, we have null, we have empty, something like this. This is we call a data type in PHP. We have many, depend on you. But remember that PHP is a dynamic data type. Okay, dynamic data type. It did a little bit different with another programming language such Java or C or C++. Because in C, Java, and C++, and Java, they are strong data type. So any variable that you want to assign or any data that you want to assign to variable, you have to define the data type. Okay, you need to define data type. For example, you want to declare integer to any variable, so you have to define int, right? Integer variable name, and then the plus with the data that you want to assign to that variable. But in PHP, we call dynamic data type. So you can define any variable, and then you can assign any variable. Okay, you can assign any value in that variable. Okay, for example, I assign number. Okay, I define $sign number equal to 1, right? And also I can define $sign number equal to hello world. Okay, they are not different in PHP. Okay, they are not different in PHP, except you are using single quote or double quote. Okay, it will define as this is the number that they will calculate in terms of that value or not. Okay, integer. Okay, this is an integer. Okay, minus plus 1 12 to and then 256. This is a range that accept value varies according to the detail of your platform, but typically extend from minus blah 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 to minus 2000 million to plus 2000 million. This is what we call the variable in terms of integer that you can use. Okay, so this one example 1998. Okay, minus 641. Okay, plus 33, something like this. You can use this integer. Okay, integer. Floating. Okay, you can know how you know already about floating. We know already. Floating is something that plus with decimal number. Okay, decimal number. So something plus something dot. Okay, 3 point something, 0 point something. This we call floating point. Okay, floating point. We call real numbers. Okay, real numbers, right? Because when you real number mean there should be something real, not just like an integer. Okay, for example, you will not when we purchase something that we do not purchase something like 20 baht, 100 baht, or 1000 baht. What we call exactly, right? But it should be something 100 baht and 30, right? 100 baht and 30, 100 baht 30.50 cents, something like this. String. Okay, a string is a sequence of characters of arbitrary length. String literal are delimited by either single or double quote. Okay, it can be used by defining in terms of single or double quote. Whatever here, you see this one is not different. Okay, it's not different. Same thing, the single quote or double quote. Okay, you are using string. You can define any kind of string. The collection, the sequence of characters. Okay, we call string. Okay, but remember, if you are using double quote and single quote, this one they are different. Okay, we are using double quote mean that they will calculate that variable that assigned to the double quote. If you are using just only single quote, it will calculate all string. Okay, all string. It will not execute that thing. For example, this one $sign name, you see here, $sign name will be print as hi $sign name, not some name of person that we declare on the name variable. Be careful. Some kind when you print something, then you see why does not appear on our output. So this is you have to consider also single quote and double quote. Boolean, okay. Boolean can be true or false, okay. As you know, true or not, okay. This one you can say Boolean, okay. A Boolean. A Boolean can be, for example, this one x equal to 5, x is equal to true. Yeah, this is true, okay. Y equal to empty, y is a false, okay. It cannot be defined. You can check by Boolean by using if and then say something that variable and then check it. Check it, the Boolean is available over there. Now they will print you true or false. Array, okay. Array is an array hold a group of values, okay. Group of values. If you wanna collecting variable to be one single variable, so you have to use array, okay. You have to use array. It's more better than you define every variable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. That is where we become something that trouble for you. You make your code long, so better you can use array to hold a group of value, okay, which can identify by position number with 0 being the first position, okay. Array is start from the position by using 0. You want to retrieve something from the array, the 0 is the first, okay. As you see here. $sign %0 addition, something like this. This is the first. Okay, you start from 0. Okay, start from 0 and then to blah 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 something else. Or you can some identifier and name. Okay, some identifier name a string called associative index. You call associative index. For example, this one creator plus by associative index and then the value, okay. This one another what we call array collection, and then this is associative index and then plus with called a value, this one, and so on. This is we call array. There are many. If you see something that you have what we call option that there, if you see opportunity that you are going to use value collection of value, try to use array rather than using value itself, value 1, value 2, value 3, something like this. Using this one by retrieving by use define array, something like this. Okay, objects. Okay, we have object. PHP also support object-oriented programming. Okay, as we know. Okay, object-oriented programming promote clean modular design. Okay. Modular design, simplifies debugging and maintains. Okay, exists with code reuse. Okay, exists with code reuse. This is the main thing that why we have to enhancing or we have to try to use object-oriented programming, because of it clean. It try to collecting the same thing in one single class. Okay, in one single what we call single collection, a modular design. So you design about one thing, just only one purpose. Okay, one class, one purpose, one file for one purpose, not one file or all purpose, not like that. This is object-oriented design that we call a modular design. Simplifies for debugging. For example, if you found a problem in terms of some kind of function, it's easy to find because it defined but based on object. Okay, that object will refer to the name of the object itself, so that's why it's more easy to debugging and maintenance. Okay, remember when you create some kind of application and then you do not touch on the code again for three months or a year, if you written in some such thing that all mixing together unstructured term, so it will be difficult for you to come and read again. Better you write in terms of structure. For example, here we use object-oriented programming to write and structure your code. Okay, in terms of object and class. Okay. For example, here we have a class and then we define a function. Okay, and then This is how can we use it, this one. Okay, you can define one class and then you can use for many. Okay, for example, here if you want to do what we call to print name of person. Okay, name of person, actually you have to do for two things, right? Echo receive the data of the name of user and then print it out, and then receive again and receive it out. But we can something that always do 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and then maybe 100 times. You can make such that thing as a class or function, and then you can recall to use it. Okay, recall to use it means you have to reuse it, because you try to not rewrite the code again, but reuse the code that already exists, that you create in terms of class or function. Okay.